Hello. It's Tuesday, September 24th. It's noon. I usually hop on a few minutes early, but today it's 12:01, so I can't call that late. But if you ain't early, you are late, right? So welcome everybody. This is my Tuesday live. It's only noon. I've lived about 7 lives before noon today, but hey, that's life. That's the beauty of this. So I want to start by asking you all if you are new here. If you are new here, just comment in the box that you are new here. And then if you are not new, you know the deal. Drop your OG in the comments box. My name's Kim. I'm going to talk about how I learned how to make money online in November of 2022 and how I've been able to escape the 9-to-5 grind, because that income has replaced is an understatement my previous income working in that corporate grind, and has allowed me just to completely change my life. And I also have some exciting changes coming, free resources coming soon. So I want to make sure you all are able to get those. They're not launched yet, but stay tuned so you can learn how to get them. And then I see a lot of new people here. Usually that's what my lives are, a bunch of new people, which I am not sad about. Good morning. I see the OGs. Thank you for being here. You're so supportive. So for those of you who are new, I'm just going to get started. My name is Kim. I'm a 41-year-old from Michigan, currently live in Michigan, and I'm a nurse. I'm a mom of 2, just a regular hot mess express. And in November of 2022, I started becoming, months before then, started becoming really burned out. I'm working in the hospitals. I'm a master's prepared nurse. I did a lot of educating. I love educating. And I just, with the pandemic, was doing a lot of things. And it was like became a 50-hour-a-week thing and no pay raises, and just, it was a hectic time, as everyone knows, during the pandemic. So I just started looking for ways to not have to do that. I didn't know what I wanted, and I feel like a lot of you might be in that position as well. Like, what would you do? Like, I started to feel like the only thing I could be is a nurse. Like, what would I do if I wasn't a nurse? Like, what am I going to do? I'm going to go back to school, and I wasn't really feeling that. I was looking for more time with my kids. That's what I was looking for. I don't think anyone prepares you for what it's like to be a working parent. And I can talk for my husband because I know how he feels being a full-time working parent. I know how it feels to be a full-time working mom, and it's like you just never have enough time in the day. You're always looking forward to the weekend, and then what do you do on the weekend? You run around like crazy with your heads cut off, trying to get the house clean, trying to get the errands done, running from birthday party to birthday party, kids activity to kids activity, maybe a date night, maybe a friend's activity, and then it's just like it's over, and all of a sudden you're dreading the next week. Not to mention still feeling like you're just not making enough in your job and like living paycheck to paycheck. These pay raises are pennies. Yeah, it's tough these days. It's tough. Okay, so let's jump into it. I scoured the internet. I've tried a lot of things. I found what's called affiliate marketing. I had no idea it existed. I was very humbled that it has been around since 1989, because it's everywhere on the internet, and I'm not here to offend anybody. I didn't know that's why these like new age kids are online. I had no idea. And I'm like, why aren't they in the workforce? Well, because they figured out how to make money on their social media. And it does not require a degree. It doesn't require experience. It doesn't require, it's beginner friendly thing, and it's insanely lucrative. So they've outsmarted us, let's be honest. So I'm like, you know what? If I can't beat them, let's join them. So they got it going on. They figured out the technology, all the things. So what it's called is affiliate marketing. Essentially what you do is you like make little videos, little ads, and promote and review your favorite products online. Nothing else, just whatever you want to promote. 86% of companies have affiliate programs. If you don't believe me, you can Google it. Amazon, Target, Nike, Adidas. I mean, the list is insane. What is it? What is your favorite company? Target, Home Depot, Lowe's, IKEA, Sephora, Kirkland's, Home Goods. I mean, if you shop there, Walmart, I mean, I can just keep thinking of more. If you shop there, they probably have an affiliate program, to be honest. There are over 107,000 companies worldwide that have affiliate programs. The big names are typically, yes, because 40%, on average, 40% of profits come from affiliate marketing in these big name companies. So when people say, is it oversaturated? Is it going to last? Like, no, it's not oversaturated. It's impossible. And I can get into that if you want to. Is it going to last? Yes. And in fact, Forbes and all these business people, I'm a nurse, remember? So like, excuse my technology or my terminology. It's not going anywhere because we are just really getting into evolving into everything being digital. And so it's only going to increase. Right now, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, which is insane if you think about it. It's in the next 6 years estimated to be a multi-trillion-dollar industry, or estimated to get into the trillion. So yeah, it's not going anywhere. In fact, if anything, it's like now is the best time to get into it. This is not a get rich quick thing. This is not an illegal Ponzi scheme. This is not a pyramid scheme. It's nothing like that. It is a single level marketing model. And the only person that makes decisions is you. So I choose who I want to be an affiliate for. I choose the products that I want to recommend. And when I when somebody makes a purchase through my link, I earn a commission. That's it. There's no teams, uplines, downlines, none of that. It's just me. So start asking your questions. I saw some questions come in already. Start asking your questions. There were some good questions in my question box that I threw up this morning. Usually I give y'all 24 hours to ask your questions. I do apologize for that. I want to tell you a quick story before I go up and look at the questions. Last Friday, and I've seen other marketers like this happen to them, and I'm like, yes, that's why we do this, but it happened to me. Last Friday, my son, who's 9, got really sick. I got a phone call from the school. He was really sick. I needed to rush him to the ER by the time I got there, and it was Friday around 3 o'clock. Like, any other time of my life, I would have been working, and it would have been really challenging to get there. And it would have taken me a really long time to get there. And I mean, I was able to get there in 10 minutes because it's right down the road for school, to his school. And so I used to work 45 minutes away. My husband works over a half an hour away. My son really, really, really needed medical attention. And granted, of course, yeah, the school could have called like an ambulance. But the point is that because I started this, I could get him there. I could mentally like be okay and strong for him and focus on him and getting him well. I didn't have to worry about Monday if he couldn't go to school, or this week if he couldn't go to school. I didn't have to worry about fighting with my husband of whose turn it was to stay home, or worry about like rearranging, because I used to teach, right? So rearranging my entire calendar and who's going to cover for me, or do I need to cancel these classes, and like all of that. I didn't have to worry about that. And when you set up your systems in affiliate marketing, you're generating income at all times of the day. And so like over the last almost 2 years, I've learned that you have to learn how to earn more. If you can take anything from this, it's not even like starting affiliate marketing. If you take anything from this today, it's that it's not cutting back on Starbucks. It's not, removing subscriptions and stop Netflix and Uber Eats. Those things are great if you want to save a little cash from your normal grind of financial flow. That's not going to make you rich. That is not going to recover you. You have to learn how to earn more money. That is how the millionaires became millionaires. They learned how to earn. They're not working in corporate rat races. Think about it. Society needs people to work in these corporate rat races, so they're not going to tell us all these ways to make this income without having to trade your time for it. I spend about 45 minutes a day on my phone doing my work. I'm a morning person. I like to get those tasks done first thing in the morning before the kids get up. And then I earn all day. Some days I earn a couple dollars. Some days I earn multiple four figures. And it is insanely good. It's really something that is highly underrated in society. We are giving into this hustle culture and thinking that's the only way and it has to be that way. I'm here to tell you guys firsthand from experience, it's not. I hear all the time, I have actually an email I need to respond to. I hear all the time, I talked to so-and-so and they said, be careful, it's a scam, blah, blah, blah. My first question to you is, I understand that because I was skeptical too, is what is that person doing to make money online? 99.9% of the time the person responds, oh, they don't. So when I say trust me because I'm doing it, I mean that. Like, I get where these people are coming from, but trust the person who's in it doing it. We can guide you because I know you have a lot of options online. There's a lot of people doing a lot of this. Let us guide you. Don't let the people tell you it's not possible. They're the people that are going to ask you when you start earning and your lifestyle starts changing how you did it. And you're going to shift their mindset. Their mindset is not in a place that's open to learn at this time. So don't ask them what they think. Okay, another thing is like you don't need followers. I'm not an influencer. Thank goodness. Because I might be a bad influence. So no, I'm going to scroll up and answer questions. So please drop your questions in the box. I am always joking with people, but it's true that what do you have? What are your questions? Drop it in the box because transparency is this is the default. I don't hide anything. I'm not here to hide anything. I don't even have anything to hide. So when people are like, I have questions, what's the catch? What are you hiding? I'm like, okay, here's the deal. Here's the rundown of what it looks like. And then what questions do you have? But you'll find I have never hidden anything from anybody. Oh my gosh, you guys are so nice. Good morning. And then I also want to welcome back Kara, her second live. I love that. I go live every Tuesday at noon, and I have all of my past lives recorded and saved on my main profile page. Mama Bosch, did I say that right? I will inevitably say somebody's name wrong, so I do apologize. Haven't pulled the trigger yet. I'm going to say, what are you waiting for? My biggest regret is not starting sooner. It's not get rich quick overnight. It's get started, learn the process, stay consistent, and you'll start earning that income. And eventually you're going to be like, well, why didn't I do this sooner? Sharon Simmons said, I'm a retired master's prepared nurse. I want more money to travel. Yes, this is it. This is what you got to do. You're seeing this for a reason. I'm not kidding. I'm a God-fearing woman, and I am here to help people get started, change your life. Wild Horse said, you have the prettiest smile. You look like a sweet person. I've been trying to find something to make extra money because my job doesn't pay enough to pay my bills. Okay. The entire world can relate with you. Thank you. That was also very, very kind. And I'm happy to help you. I'm happy to help answer all of your questions. I'm not here to convince you this is for you. I'm here to tell you about it. And if you're interested in it, I'm here to help you get started. I know it looks like I have a big account. To me, it doesn't feel that big. We're a cute little family over here. I think I just changed my filter. That's not what I look like, but I'm not going to mess with it. But I answer every DM, every email, every comment. So do not think, oh, it's just gonna, I'm not even gonna hear from her. You will. You will hear from me. So, and if for some reason you don't, because I have had a little bit of a trouble keeping up with my comments. Just my comments though, not my DMs and emails this week, just because of my son. I've just kind of taken my eyes off my phone for a little bit. And also I'm trying to launch a big new thing on Monday. So I'm really trying to focus. But if you have questions, I will get to you. And if I don't, for some reason, just be like, hey, Kim, I asked you this question. And I will. If you ask me again, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Melanie asked, can you do it anywhere in the world? You can do affiliate marketing anywhere with Wi-Fi. Literally, the only reason why you can't do affiliate marketing is if you don't have Wi-Fi. There is a course that I recommend to get started. It's called the 5-Day Challenge. It's $5. It's virtual. It's self-paced. That is not available for purchase everywhere, but most of the world it is. So if you live in like a very remote third world country, it's probably not available, and that's just because of payment processors. But if you are really truly anywhere else, it's available for purchase, and this is the course, this is the game changer. This is how I highly recommend to get started. This is how I got started, and I would do it 100 times over. And I'm screaming it from the mountaintops. Remember, I'm an educator, so I took that and I was like, why doesn't the whole world know about it? Why didn't I know about this in college? Why didn't I know about this really anytime? Why didn't anybody tell me about this? That's why I'm here, to break the mold, to tell you there's a different way of life if you're interested in learning that. This filter is ridiculous. I'm sorry I look like this. Hey, you know what? Every week we have a different kind of fun. Italia, did I say that right? Italia, a tail above. Did you have a program where you teach this? Oh, I think I just answered that. I was a little late on that, wasn't I? Okay. Michelle, I'm not going to say your last name. Who pays the commission? The company pays the commission. Direct deposit into your bank account. One of the questions I have here, what about taxes? Do you pay taxes? Yes, I recommend to pay taxes. I'm not a tax expert. My family does not allow me to keep score on game night. I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. My 9-year-old actually is better at math than me. I wish I was kidding, but I've capped out at 4th grade math. I'm a nurse. If you know, you know. Algebra, boop, that's it. Forget it. Okay. With that being said, I did not set up an LLC until I started earning. You earn commissions paid directly into your bank account, and you earn them without taxes. They don't take taxes out. And at first I was like, oh man, I kind of wish they would. That's my mindset going back into the W-2 hustle culture. You don't want to, because you want to set up an LLC, and these things they're intimidating, like if you don't know about it. But you set up the LLC. It's not that hard of a process. I just sought out somebody who knew what they were doing, because neither my husband or I had ever dealt with anything like that. And we wanted it to be done correctly, because I really started to earn. And I was like, I've always behaved, as far as I'm concerned, with the IRS, and I don't ever want to be on anybody's list. So I recommend establishing, once you start earning, an LLC, and then that way you can mitigate some of your taxes that you have to pay, because you can do business write-offs. You can write off all kinds of stuff. The overhead in digital marketing monthly is really, really low. Even now it's because as you go, that you have there's some things, and I'll get into it, that the prices go up a little bit for some of the softwares that I use, because they store things for me, but it's really, really low. And every single week I sit down with my bank accounts and I'm like, ooh, did I wear a new shirt? Did I go out to eat? And I talked about business. What did I do this week that we can write off? Because those things have got to add up to mitigate some of those taxes. So it's not like a brick and mortar where I'm paying rent and all kinds of stuff. You can write off a part of your mortgage. So this percentage of my house, you can write off your Wi-Fi, your phone, all kinds of stuff. But there's very low overhead, and the amount that you can earn is unlimited and pretty lucrative. So it does get to a point where you do need to establish those, but you don't have to do it right away by any means. Excuse me. I inhaled my food before I started this, so I probably will get the hiccups at one point. Kara said, what is the upfront investment? So there's about a bazillion ways that you can get started. How I recommend to get started is through the 5-day challenge. It costs $5. What is included in that? So it's a self-paced virtual course. So you don't have to it's not like they hold class on Monday. If you purchase it, you can access it right away. Each day is about an hour or two of module. And again, you can pause it every 3 minutes. This fits into the cracks of my life. I take it seriously and I'm obsessed with it. But it fits, I have my life, my agenda, and this is fitting into the cracks. You have more cracks than you think you do. Seriously. I didn't realize before I started this, I have 3 to 4 hours a day of scrolling time, and I was still working 50 hours a week. But you all probably are familiar with the brain dump scroll at the end of the day, and then it's like 11 p.m. midnight, and you're like, why am I doing this? Why didn't I go to bed sooner? I don't do that anymore. I do a little bit on my personal page, but as soon as I hop over there, I kind of get bored now with my own scroll, my own personal scroll, and I want to get back over here because my social media scroll makes me money. You know what I mean? So if I can like replace that time or your Netflix time, and a lot of times we do like family movie night, and I work just a little bit during family movie night. And when I say work, I'm like responding to comments or DMs or something like that. So replacing that like Netflix time or that scroll, it can work in just that amount of time. So you don't need an excessive amount of time. And you know what? I'm going to be honest. I've gotten a lot of hate for that. Sometimes I take some heat because, but I can show you, which is why I recommend, to get back to Kara's question, starting this way. When you start with affiliate marketing, which is what this 5-day challenge shows you how to start with, you are starting off into the internet space, into the online space on the right foot. If you're trying to start with a digital product and or a digital course, you'll see these people telling you, and these are great ways to earn money online, but hold tight with me. If you start with that, you don't have any followers or any influence in the online space, you're going to have a hard time selling something. It's going to be a long time before you see $1. You're going to invest a lot, and you're going to think you're going crazy because why can't I get followers? Why can't I get traction? And ultimately, why can't I make $1 online? It's because you're starting like in the middle. It would be like starting school in middle school instead of kindergarten. Like, it's going to take you a minute to get going. If you start with affiliate marketing, because ultimately this is hot, this is a hot tip, what you need is trust and authority in the online space. When you come into it, you don't have that. Nobody has that. No influencer has that. From a brand new account, nobody has that. But everybody starts from 0 followers. You start a brand new social media account with 0 followers. You have to, because you have to start with a niche, something that you're passionate about, that you want to monetize. That's how you make money online. You have to have trust and authority in the space. You're not going to have it. No offense. I didn't have it. Nobody has it. The company that you're partnered with, that affiliate company, has trust and authority in the space. If I said I bought this thing from Amazon, I'm trying to think of that. I bought these Post-it notes from Target, right? Everyone loves Post-it notes. They know Target carries it. I love them because they do X, Y, and Z. Here's the link if you want to buy it. You know Target, you know Post-it notes. They have trust and authority. But if I said I created this thing and you need to buy it, you'd be like, who are you? What are your credentials? I don't really know you. Like, it's a whole different thing. Go buy this from Target. You know, if you buy it and you hate it, you can return it. And you know exactly how that process works. You are just the bridge between Target and the person who already has a need. So that is why affiliate marketing is beginner friendly, and it works for everyday people. And then you can get into the digital products and digital courses. So going back to my question, or your question, Kara, you're like, just answer the damn thing. How much is $5 for that course? But what I want to say is there's a lot of options. There are hundreds of dollars to get into the space. And they're starting you again, like that middle school. So if you have experience in the online space, it's probably a great place for you to start. But if you're a beginner like me, or you can, resonate with me, or you can relate to me, and you're like, I just want another stream of income, I'm looking for even a couple $100s more a month, then this affiliate marketing is an amazing place to start, because you can start without any experience, without any followers, without any clues, and you can gain that authority for $5. Inside the 5-day challenge, you're partnered with an expert, a business plan advisor. Everyone always asks me, Kim, are you a business plan advisor? No, I have no business being a business plan advisor. I am just I am here for questions, and I will share with you as much as you want. But you want the experts in the industry to help you come up with your plan for affiliate marketing. They're going to help you come up with your niche. They're going to help you come up with your target audience. They're going to help you come up with your entire affiliate marketing plan. On top of that, when you're done with the course, I give you a checklist of exactly what to do when you're done. So $5 is your upfront cost. The company that I recommend does have additional resources that you can purchase. Some of them are a couple bucks. Some of them are a couple $1,000s. It's a very, very personal choice. I can't tell you what's best for you. I'm not here to put anybody out. I'm here to help you get started, whether you spend $5 or whether you spend a couple $1,000s. That's all there is to that. Okay, finally answered your question. I see so many people online. Thank you. Hello. Okay, so why will people buy from your link if you don't have followers? Why would they buy it from your link? How do you stand out? This is a really, really good question. So Florida Outdoor Adventures. So think about when you go to Amazon. I just did it today, and I'm just a normal person, so I still just do these things, right? I go online. My daughter's birthday party is on Saturday, and I'm like, oh, I need to figure out what I want to get her as her present so I can, wrap it and have it ready to go. Well, I had an idea of a few things that she wanted, and there was 2 products that were very similar, and I was like, should I buy this one or should I buy that one? What do you think I did? I went to the product, and where did I go? I passed the product description, and I scrolled to the bottom. What's the bottom? The reviews of everyday, ordinary people, because I want to know what they think. I don't want to know what the manufacturer thinks. So why would you buy from me? Because you can relate to me, because I'm a regular, ordinary person, and I'm using that product. I'm showing you how I use that product in my home, in my life, how it made it better. So that is why people buy from you. They would rather buy from you after hearing your experience, even if it's 3 stars out of 5 stars. They would rather buy from you, and their expectations are what you've laid out for them, than buy from a company. And then have you ever seen those reviews where people are really, really picky? It's probably because they didn't read the reviews, right? Like, yeah, we all knew that, Sally. So what makes you stand out? This is the hardest part. And you're going to be like, how is this hard? Being you. Being yourself. Just be yourself. That you have no idea how many people are looking for you. I was shocked too. I have major imposter syndrome in this industry, in this online space. I'm like, why would they want to buy from me? My DMs are flooded. They're full every morning. And I'm just like connecting with people left and right. It is so, so cool. And people of all walks of life that are just like, hey, you're super relatable. I'm just a regular person. I'm no different than you. That's what people are looking for. Are you not looking for that human connection, right? You can ask the representative at the store about their product, but if I walk by and I have that product and I'm like telling my husband, oh my gosh, I'm so glad they had this product in stock. I love it. You're tuning into my conversation. We want to know as humans what regular people think of the product. So therefore, all these people that are like, and I get it, I do this too. I'm too old. I'm not tech savvy. I'm not this. My house isn't nice. This. Those are actually not reasons why you can't succeed in affiliate marketing. Those are all called self-limiting beliefs. Those, just take them off the table, because that's actually what people are looking for, is regular people to tell them about the products. Okay, scrolling, keep asking questions. Darren, oh, I'm so sorry, I said it wrong. I want to know how to get involved. Okay, so I want to tell you guys a couple more things. Okay, so if you click this profile picture up here, don't do it yet. Wait till we're done. Click this profile picture up here. You're going to be taken to my profile page. My profile page has my past lives. There's little white bubbles. One of them will say past lives. I save all of my past lives there. It also has a link to grab my free cheat sheet. Again, I am not here to tell you you need this. I'm here to help you if you want to get started. And if you want to start this journey, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So what I recommend is to start for free by grabbing my cheat sheet, which is completely free. It's a free resource. It explains in text instead of just this, exactly what affiliate marketing is, what it entails, how to get started. It tells more about my story, and then it has information on the 5-day challenge inside of there. But what I encourage everybody to do is look at that cheat sheet and say, oh yeah, I can see myself doing this. And then purchasing the 5-day challenge, $5 challenge. because that is exactly how I got started, but you have to like want it. I have a lot of people, and I've learned from doing this over the last couple of years, a lot of people who will purchase it, but they're not actually interested in it. And that's okay too. And I have people come back who say, I purchased it this long ago and now I'm ready to get started. And like, I get that too. But I feel like, because you have to start with a niche, and a lot of people get intimidated by that step one. You don't have to have something you're an expert in to be good at this. So, I mean, I am a mom. I don't have any hobbies. Like, I golf, but I'm really bad at golf, so I wouldn't want to choose that. I'm not going to tell people how to golf. Everyone would be bad at golf. We need some good golfers. So, you want to choose something that you're just super, super interested in. If you know one thing, like I chose the make money online space because I love educating. I want to show people how that they can do it too, which by the way, I just want to mention that what I'm doing here is likely not what it will look like for you. You're going to choose what you're passionate in. Is it golf? Is it home decor? Is it fashion, beauty, sports, outdoors? Like, what do you love to do with your time off? If you could wake up tomorrow and you didn't have any financial obligations, you didn't have anything to do with your time, what would you do with your time? Like, if you could just afford whatever, would you travel? Would you spend more time with your kids, adventuring? Like, what would you do? That would be your niche. And that is what we will monetize, is what you're passionate about. So that, and then you choose products based on that, and you target your ideal audience, and your ideal audience is going to be a lot like you. So that goes back to like, who's going to buy from me? It's going to be people just like you typically, because you're targeting those people. You're targeting a segment of the market. I use this example, Stephen King. If he wrote books about everything, he wouldn't be successful. He writes books about horror, right? And I don't know, I don't read them because I can't sleep at night when I watch those kinds of movies and read those kinds of books. He writes about, one topic, and he targets people who likes that. And I get this question all the time, but like, I don't want to exclude anybody. You're not excluding anybody. Everybody has the opportunity to watch his movies, read his books, but the people who are interested in that are going to keep coming back. They enjoy what he has. So it's a segment of the market that you're looking for. Mama Bosch asked if my son is better. He is. He's going to school. For those of you who just joined, my son went to the ER on Friday, and he had some really bad like rib side pain. It was so bad he couldn't breathe, and he was like kept passing out from the pain. It was that bad, and we really don't know what happened. Thank you to Jesus for allowing him to feel better spontaneously. And we ran a lot of tests, and we still can't figure it out. He has a doctor appointment on Thursday morning. So hopefully, I'm very hopeful it's just a random virus. LaFunch, I'm sorry if I said that wrong, is 63 too old? Nope, it's just a number. 63 is just a number. Michelle said, can you share the link for the course? So the link is, I can give it to you, www.riseuprn.com, all one word, RISEUPRN.com. That's the link. I don't think I can send a link in here, but I'm gonna try. I probably should know this, but I'm just like everybody else. I'm learning all these things too. Still, a year and a half later. Oh, maybe it does click. I just sent it in the comments. Oh, now I lost my place in the comments. You guys, okay. But you can also get to it from going to my profile, typing that into any browser. I'm going to scroll back up here and try to pretend like that didn't just happen. Kara said something about multi-level marketing. It's not multi-level marketing. It's single-level marketing, so no teams. And I'm not throwing any shade at multi-level marketing. It's just not multi-level marketing. It's single level. So you choose what you want to do. Like literally you choose the program, the products, and you're just working by yourself and you're not sharing. So nobody like signs up. Like if you buy the 5-day challenge today, which I highly recommend, you're not under me. Like I don't make anything from anybody but myself. Nothing. Everything I make is something that I have done because I have recommended. So nobody shares any commissions in affiliate marketing. Okay, I'm going to keep scrolling up. I did see some really good questions going on here. Okay, I am so sorry. I am blonde naturally. And I am, okay, almost there, I think. I am. Okay. 5-day challenge link. I did drop it in the comments. That's what got me in trouble. That's why I'm here right now. Keep asking your amazing questions. Really, I love doing lives. They're so fun. Where to next, Debbie said, oh, have a business account for travel already. Can I use this? Oh, I think she meant I have a business account. As if you're talking about an LLC, I believe so, but I would ask whoever you set up that LLC with or your tax advisor, because everyone's tax situation is different, and I'm not good with math. Shorty Cool Cat said you are digital now, but started at affiliate. So, okay, that's a really good question. Let me explain some definitions. So digital marketing, let's say this was an umbrella. Excuse my hand motions. This is an umbrella. Digital marketing is the umbrella. Inside, underneath the umbrella, affiliate marketing, digital products, digital courses, anything that you are trying to market digitally on the online space is digital marketing. Affiliate marketing is pairing with a company, like we talked about earlier. Digital products, and you would market that digitally. Digital products is creating a digital product. Here's my link. You can open it up. It's a Canva. It's a PDF. It's a digital product. I do have some myself. I did not create them for a while after I got started, but that is also digital marketing. Digital courses, I created an online course that I teach and it has this material. That is also digital marketing. So all these things, it's used incorrectly a lot in the online space. So digital marketing is a broad umbrella. Digital marketing and affiliate marketing can be used synonymously, but it's not really exactly the same. Digital marketing can be affiliate marketing, but affiliate marketing is not necessarily digital marketing. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, did I make it to the end? Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, no. What is going on here? I did not make it to the end. There's just this little... So Alicia said, I don't know what this is. I'm going to put my hands down. Can you be an affiliate for more than one store or company? Yes, absolutely. I am an affiliate for quite a few companies, but I started with one. And I had an offer and I was like, look, I'm going to help people. And that was that. And then once I started seeing traction, I started adding more offers just because I knew it could help my audience. I talk with my hands, so I'm not sure why this is here. So I'm sorry. I'm just normal on the normal hot mess train. Okay. You guys have such good questions today. Some lives I have, and I just talk the whole time. But I don't get a lot of questions, and today is really full of questions, so I love it. Okay. So yeah, we talked about the multi-level marketing. It's not multi-level marketing, it's single-level marketing. And again, no shade whatsoever is being thrown at any different model. It's just what I recommend to get started. And there's for about a million reasons why I recommend to get started this way is because I truly, truly started with no experience, no followers, no products, nothing, and was successful in the space. And I've seen lots of other people do it as well. I've seen and tried other methods, and they are a lot more complicated. If you're looking for a side hustle, if you're looking for a way to make money online, an additional stream of income, a different way of life, I urge you to start with affiliate marketing before you dive into the different methods of making money online, because it is beginner friendly. Mommy Gabi, did I say that right? Did you discover your niche? Or how did you discover your niche? So I didn't have a lot of like things I was interested in, to be honest. Like I think a lot, I know that sounds silly, but I mean, I have a lot of things I'm interested in, but I didn't have what I felt like was a lot of niche options to choose from, because as you guys know, like as a mom, my time was spent, I'm working 50 hours a week, and my extra time was spent like hanging out with my kids, trying to like manage that. So I felt like what am I going to do? I am like, I like home decor. I like fashion, but like I'm like, I'm not good at it. It's not really my thing to like show other people. So I thought, you know what? I'm seeing a lot of people showing people how to make money online, and I love helping people. Like, I love educating people. And so I was like, I'm going to try it too, because there was a lot of really good role models in the space. And I'm like, I want to, I'll give it a shot. And it ended up being my passion. I don't know why this box is here. Okay. It ended up being my passion, and it translates well, right? Because I used to educate and help new grad nurses in the hospitals. So now, like, as you can probably see, it like makes sense. It translates well to over here, where I started this new thing, and now I show people how to make money, like online, beginners how to make money online. So that's how I kind of fell into it. But I really urge you to find a niche. And when you take the 5-day challenge, your business plan advisor can help you. Like, if you're like, this is what I do, and I can help you too. I can't choose it for you. Ultimately, you have to choose it for yourself, but I can help you. A lot of people want to put too much in a niche. And I'll tell you, just like the Stephen King example I used earlier, you can't sell everything to everyone. You're never going to sell anything. You have to have that trust and authority in the space. And it doesn't matter if you just know one thing about that niche, you will be fine. You will be successful, but you have to think about, like, people don't go to McDonald's for sandwiches, subs. They go to Subway. So if they started to like advertise that, people would be like, no, I come here for the nuggets and the Big Mac. So you have to think about this segment, continue thinking about the segment of the market and what you're interested in, and you can monetize it. Okay. Where to next, Debbie? What about affiliate marketing and links? Can you add a little bit more to that question so you can help? What about them? So I can answer that better. I know you probably said it when it made sense, and now I'm like, I don't understand it. Is there a niche for travel? Yes, and it's evergreen, which means it will always be needed, and it's very lucrative. Lots of opportunity in the travel niche. Not worried about the tax part, just wondering if I can add a second niche to the same account. Yes, 100%. Although I only recommend getting started with one niche, because I had an amazing amount of information to get started with. So I knew though that there's going to be a learning curve. There's going to be a learning curve for everyone. I knew nothing about it. It's like starting anything new. And so I wanted to get one down really well, and I highly recommend that, because I did make errors. I learned by failing. In my first year, I learned a lot. And if I had tried to start 2 niches or more, I probably would have really struggled to be consistent and show up every day, because there were, things, whereas then okay, something's not going right. So let me take a look, let me re-strategize. And I had the time to re-strategize because I was only working on one niche at a time. Oh, hey, Care. I think I'm late to this. She's like, that's hilarious. Okay. Ganga Silent Eye says, what's the website to use for the affiliate marketing so that we can have an overview? So the www.riseuprn.com. You can type that in and check out my cheat sheet, and more information about the 5-day challenge is in there as well. You guys, oh my gosh, I cannot believe it's already been 45 minutes. I've been talking the whole time. Not that you guys can talk, but your questions are good. Alicia said, can you share what your niche is now? My niche is called wealth, and I show people how to make money online. That's essentially my niche. So some people call it MMO, or make money online, or wealth. So the subcategory, I guess, is make money online, because there's a lot of different opportunities in wealth. Okay, I made it to the end of the comments section. Okay, so I just want to cover a few more things. Which this was a big thing for me at the beginning. I was like, I do not want to show up on social media. I don't want my friends and family to know what I do. I already know that they'll have judgments, and I don't want to know what they are, even though I think I already know what they are. And I was very, very comforted by the fact, 2 things. You can do faceless marketing. You don't have to show your face. Number 2, most importantly, you start a brand new social media account. You are using your niche, and you are targeting your ideal audience for that segment of the market. So your friends and family, you're not marketing to your friends and family. They are 99.9% of the time not your ideal audience. And if they are, they're going to be supportive of it because they're going to be in agreement with what you're doing. And so, like I said at the very beginning of this, stop taking advice from people who have never made money online about making money online. That doesn't make sense. Like if you need financial advice, you wouldn't go to somebody who is, in a ton of debt and struggling, right? And that has not had financial success. You would go to the millionaire for financial advice. So go to the person who has the knowledge. I know that makes sense. But like when you say it, so many people will come to me and say, so-and-so said, and I'm like, so what's their experience like? Because I can probably help them. I'm like, oh, they don't do it. Okay, go to the person who has made money online for advice on how to make money online. Earth shattering, I know. So you're starting brand new social media account. So do not worry about judgment from others. It's really easy to do, and I know that, and I feel that. I've been doing this for almost 2 years, and I'm pretty darn successful in this space. I've been able to quit my job, and I still don't tell people what I do because there's just judgmental people like in my family. So one day we're just going to have a happy hour. We're going to talk about it because I know a lot of people will message me afterwards and be like, I was so comforted by you telling me that you have a judgmental family. I'm like, well, who doesn't, right? Family is family. But I really, really did not want to know what they thought. I didn't want to give them any more reason to talk about me than they already do. And so I was so comforted by the fact that you start a brand new social media account. I'm trying to keep my hands to myself and off the screen. It's very distracting to me. Okay. We talked about the differences between digital marketing and affiliate marketing. I got to a lot of the questions that were in the question box. So if for some reason, because I have just a few more minutes left here, so if you do have questions, drop them in the comments box. But if you dropped a question in the question box this morning and for some reason didn't get to it, I'm looking through them. Please DM me. I will definitely answer them. Oh, somebody asked if it's oversaturated. And then about my checklist. Okay, I think I got almost all of them. So no, it's not oversaturated. I think I touched on this earlier. There's 5 billion people daily that go onto social media. That's if you can think about billion with a B. If you think about how many people that is, when you think about that, how many millions is a billion? It's a lot. So when, again, going back to the why would they buy a link from, or why would they buy through a link from me, is because you're finding that segment of the market. You don't need a ton of followers to make money online, and you will get them. And the algorithms on social media are so good these days that they are showing people what they think they're interested in. So recommended, and when you're scrolling and you're not following somebody but their reel is coming up, it's because you're interested. Instagram knows based on your previous searches or whatever it is you're doing that you are potentially interested in this topic. So if you're on this live today, you will probably see more marketers doing what I do after this because you've shown interest in it. So it's not oversaturated. It's the algorithm doing its thing and trying to show you content that it thinks you're interested in. So that works for any niche. So if you're in the pet niche and, somebody searches dog bones and you are just cranking out content on pet stuff, you're probably going to come up in that person's feed. So is, other people, but that is how you get people to resonate with you. So it's not oversaturated. In fact, it's almost impossible to be oversaturated because even the people who are in my niche doing what I do, a lot of times we have different audiences that we're targeting. And so I have digital besties and they'll have, they're looking for retarees. They're looking for people who want to still work and do this. They're dual income, no kids. They're making money to travel with grandkids. So we don't share the same audiences. So it's actually really hard for your digital experience to be oversaturated. So because there's just so many different niches, sub niches. So Don't worry about that. And then somebody asked, how do I get my checklist? My checklist, if you purchase the 5-day challenge through me, I give it to you for free. It's $27. That baby, people love that thing. I included, everything. I'm a nurse. If you know, you know. I included, this is the checklist. I'm sorry about my hand in this box. Check the details of what you need to do. Definitions. It goes on like I didn't miss a thing. Links, you'll want to keep it digital. I printed it just because I created it. Links to like tutorials on how to accomplish what you want to accomplish, more resources, and a concept map of how to conceptualize your business. Mind you, it's a little overkill, right? Because throughout the 5-day challenge, you learn the entire foundation for affiliate marketing, and you're paired with that business plan advisor who's going to help you come up with your affiliate marketing plan that will suit you. Remember, we're talking about having your segment of the market. So then you receive this and how to move forward after the 5-day challenge as well. So that's all for $5. It's an insane amount of stuff for $5. Okay, so it's 12:52. You guys had so many great questions. Let's see here. Can you review investment and time commitment? Sure. So $5 for the 5-day challenge is exactly how to get started. And then when I started, I was working full time, and I didn't ever really have a plan to quit. I just wanted to scale back. And so all I had back then was 1 to 2 hours a day. So I learned how to make it work in 1 to 2 hours a day. I spent a little bit of time in the morning, a little bit of time after my kids went to bed. And I still, and at the beginning, you have to set up what's like called your automated systems. That's what makes you money all times of the day. After I set up those systems, which is a little bit time consuming, but I just worked on them little chunks at a time when I had the time. Once I got my process down and more efficient, because it was a brand new skill to me. Anything takes longer when it's a brand new skill. After I got all that set up, I am now down to like 45 minutes a day. So it's not a ton. Like on a daily basis, what I do now, and this is after seeing success, I'm responding to DMs and emails, and 2-3 days a week, I batch content. I create my content. I only post 2 times a day. I show up in my stories, usually in the morning, every once in a while in the afternoon. But everything fits into the cracks of my life. And unless something is going viral, my DMs are very manageable. I'll get a couple throughout the day. I'll respond when my kids are at school. And then I usually, first thing in the morning, I do what's called income producing tasks, which is answering DMs, answering emails. And then before I go to bed, I check them again and I respond to them. So it's like literally a dream come true, if you ask me. I know people ask me like, oh, you must have to work so hard for that amount of, the people who know, like that amount of money. And I'm like, that's the thing. I learned how to make it without trading my time for it. And so now I don't think I can ever go back to anything else. And Joyce, hello, ma'am. I see you on here. All right. Okay, let me just check up here. I purchased the 5-day through. You don't recall getting your checklist. So I do hear this every once in a while, and I'm going to be honest, usually it's not on my end. I'm really, really good because I manually do that. So what I would do is I would go to your inbox and search my email, kb@riseuprn.com, and right in the subject line, it'll say like freebie checklist inside, and the link to the checklist is inside. And then if for some reason you can't find it, because glitches happen, things happen, I'm human, it is a human process, just send me a DM and I will look into it and help you find it and or get it over to you. Connect with Miriam, ask what is the investment after the 5-day challenge? So you can just spend $5 and you will be fine. You have to be committed. You have to stay consistent. But there are additional resources that you can purchase once the 5-day challenge is completed that will help you step by step by step get to exponential heights. So for $5, you can absolutely start. You have the checklist, know how to get started. I tell everyone, if you have $5, I highly recommend investing in this. If anything, it will shift your mindset into earning income. And I think everybody needs to hear that. I know I was very humbled by what I learned and how, and my relationship with money. Also my relationship with trading my time for it. If you're like, I'm all in, I want to dive in, they have additional resources that can help you along your journey that range in prices significantly. And I would love to help you decide like what the best one for you is as well, should that be something that you can invest in. Do you have to be 18 or older to do this? I believe so. But I am not positive. I would not want my kids to do it until they're a little bit older and or supervised, just because it's the internet, Okay. All right. Well, it's 12:56. I go live every Tuesday at noon. If you are interested in grabbing my free cheat sheet for more information, all you have to do is click on, excuse my hand with this box here, click on my name up here, go to my profile. Inside of my profile is a link with the free cheat sheet. It explains more about affiliate marketing, more about my story, how to get started, more about the 5-day challenge, about affiliate marketing entails, all the things. And then if you're interested in the 5-day challenge, you can purchase it from there. It's $5. So Love and Life in Utah says, why is there a black and white piece of paper floating in your hand? It's a filter, and I'm not sure what's going on. I think it's a glitch because I had another filter glitch earlier and that one went away. I have not clicked on any filters, but it's a, if you've ever seen anybody they show you a picture in their hand, it's a filter. So I would be able to add a picture from my picture roll, my camera roll, but I don't know why it's here. So it can work abroad. Yes. Affiliate marketing can be done anywhere with Wi-Fi. So the 5-day challenge is not available for purchase everywhere. So if you have questions on where it's available, just let me know, but it's usually available in most places. My DMs are open for questions. I do repost this live. So if you're just hopping in now, I will repost it so you can watch it from the beginning. Also in my profile is more information on how to grab my cheat sheet. I see people are still joining as I'm distracted by it. And all of my past lives are replayed there. So thank you so much, Thank you so much, everyone, for all of your questions. Dee Schneider said, thank you. I look forward to the challenge and hopefully defining my niche. Yes, we will. Okay, that's another thing I want to talk about real quick. You will. It's not if, it's not can, like it's I will do this when I will. No more ifs. You know what I mean? So I am so thankful for all of you for hopping on. I will see you guys next week on my live. If you have questions, my DMs are open. My emails are open. I answer all of them. So do not hesitate to send anything. I do read all of the messages in here, but send me a DM, Lorena, because I'm about to end this live because it's been an hour. So thank you, everyone. Thank you. And I will see you in my DMs. I will see you inside the challenge. I will see you next week.